Phaethon and the Chariot of the Sun. Phaethon was the son of the Greek sun god Helios. Every day, Helios brought the sun up on his fiery chariot. Phaethon was very proud of his father.
"Father, you bring the sun up every day. I want to be just like you."
"Son, it is indeed an important task. If the sun did not come up every day, the crops would die and everyone would starve." Every morning, Helios's servants, the Hours, harnessed 4 white horses to the splendid golden chariot.
"These horses are so wild and fierce that only Helios can control them."
Then Helios would leap onto the golden chariot and begin the dangerous journey across the sky. Helios hauled the burning sun behind the chariot. He reached every corner of the earth to bring light and warmth. It made the crops grow and helped people go about their daily lives. To close the day, he tucked the sun out of sight every evening and gave it time to rekindle. He then returned home, weary but content. Phaethon boasted about his father to his friends and anyone else who would listen.
"One day, my father will let me drive his chariot. Look at how expertly he guides the horses through the sky. I will be as good a driver as him."
"He will never let you. You're just a boy." Phaethon wanted to prove to his friends that his father trusted him. He pleaded before his father every day to be allowed to drive the chariot.
"Father, I beg you to trust me. I promise that I can handle the horses without getting burned."
"Oh, son, you will not listen to me. You can take the chariot tomorrow, but remember, there are dangers. Steer the horses with a strong hand. Do not go too high or too low." But Phaethon was overconfident and stubborn. The next morning, he climbed the chariot. As soon as he took the reins in his hands, the horses reared and took off.
"I will show everyone that I can drive the chariot."
But Phaethon soon realized he had taken on more than he could handle.
"I cannot control the horses at all. I cannot even hold on to the reins."
The horses knew at once that the charioteer was inexperienced. They ran willy-nilly along a wild and dangerous course.
"Oh no! The chariot is too close to the earth. I wanted to show my friends that I could drive the sun chariot, but I made a big mistake."
The hot sun dried up oceans and rivers and left deserts in their place. The runaway chariot tore across the sky, burning a trail behind it. This trail is called the Milky Way.
"I have to take the chariot back up into the sky somehow."
High on Mount Olympus, Zeus, the king of the gods, saw what was happening in the sky. He hurled a lightning bolt at the chariot. "How rashly Helios is driving the chariot! Is he asleep? I have to wake him up!" But the chariot tilted, and Phaethon fell out and plunged into the river Po. Zeus now had to complete Helios's task. He called his winged horse Pegasus. Together, they caught up with the sweating horses. "Go, Pegasus! Let us bring the sun home!" Zeus was in a raging temper. Then he found that it was young Phaethon who had been driving the chariot. He immediately started a search for him. "Hermes, my son, Go and find poor Phaethon. Search for him around the river Po. But Hermes could not find him. No one saw him ever again. Perhaps he had survived, but was hiding, ashamed. Perhaps he had died. Phaethon's sisters were heartbroken by his death. They stood by the river Po and wept. Taking pity, Zeus changed them into poplar trees. There they stand and protect their brother to this day.